Hey, Jeff here. Hey, really excited for the summit, and this video is going to help you prep with some really helpful hands-on tools for you to really clean up your Facebook friends list so that you are not connected just a bunch of riffraff, right? That you're connected to good people, the kinds of people that are at your price point, live in the areas you want to sell real estate, are connected to others, share your values, your passions, your hobbies, and would tell everyone else about how great a real estate professional you are. So this is a powerful video. It's very hands-on. You might want to pause it a couple of times when it comes to actually cleaning up your friends list. That's totally fine. My goal for you is that if you are close to 5,000 Facebook friends, that you would remove at least 100 people from your friends list before the summit on Wednesday. Because our goal during the summit, which is incredible, is to actually get you at least 50 local connections. And then over time, you're going to need to make even more space, because we want you to have 400 new local connections in the next 30 days with the strategies and the plan to turn them into 28 new clients in the next 6 months. This is life-changing stuff. I can't wait. So excited to be with you. Change your sphere, change your business, change your life. It's going to be great. Let's jump in and have a look at the slides. Again, if you're watching this video and you've not yet registered for the summit, or if you've registered for the summit but you don't have the login details, two things. Number one, if you've not yet registered, please register. The link will be underneath this video to register. Get your seat saved. 176 people signed up. If you've registered, please make sure, check your junk folder, your spam folder, that you have the registration email for the summit, so you have all the details, so you're ready to go, because it's going to be full and I want you to be very clear how to get in on the day. Let's talk about our sphere saturation system. This is an example of a current sphere, and often a current sphere is filled up with people, and by current sphere I'm talking in particular about your Facebook friends list. It's full up of people who don't necessarily belong. Like, they're not your kinds of people. There's lots of drunk people you met at parties, people you grew up with who you don't really share things in common with anymore, people from an old life where you've moved on and grown and developed a bit more. There's just a friend request that you accepted from people who sent you photos that you wish you hadn't seen before. There's a lot of stuff here in people's sphere of influence. It's not very focused. There's been no strategy. There's been no plan. And you can see what this does is it means there's not much room for that green circle to grow. That green circle is your ideal sphere member, someone who will tell everyone about you, use your services, etc. And so we have to actually make room. And I want you to know before you come to the summit and in general that you have the power to choose who truly belongs in your sphere and who does not. And you have the power to grow your sphere as quickly as you wish. And we're going to give you the techniques and strategies to do this. So because there is not a lot of space here, we have to make room at the table for your people, right? We have to do this. And we have to actually say, let's build a symmetrical sphere, a life-giving sphere. So you are surrounded by people who resonate with you, more people who resonate with you. And we want to make space so you can add 400 new contacts in the next 30 days. So I'm going to give you 3 techniques to do this, to grow your sphere of influence. Again, pause the video, have your phone handy, or use your phone for one technique, but I want you to make 100 new contacts. There are 3 ways, probably 300, but 3 ways to make space. And essentially, we're looking for people with whom you have no connection, no relationship, no future. They're not important to you in your life right now, and they won't be important to you in the future as far as you can tell, and we want to make space. 3 techniques: not friends, not anymore, the realtor purge, for those of you who have connected to way too many realtors, and old life relics, okay? This is how we're going to work these 2 techniques. Not friends, not anymore. Grab your phone. This is done on an iPhone, but an Android will be very similar. Number 1, you want to open the Facebook app. So go ahead, open the Facebook app, and then look for, down the bottom right-hand corner, look for the menu. Open the menu within the Facebook app. Once you're in the menu, we're looking for this one here, that list of Facebook friends. So click on that. And once you're in here, you'll see at the top there, your friends. So we're looking to pull up a list of your friends. What's going to happen is you'll come to a screen that looks like this. And you'll see here at the top, sort. I want you to click on sort. And when you click on sort, it gives you a couple of options. And I want you to sort your friends in order of oldest first. These are people who you very first connected to on Facebook when you very first had that account here. When you go through this list, starting it with your oldest friends first, you're going to see people who don't have a Facebook account anymore or no avatar, people who may have died. You're going to see people, unfortunately, you're going to see people who you have just no business talking to anymore. And you can click on those three dots, and you'll see here when you click on those and you hover over their name, it's going to give you permission here to unfriend down the bottom. You can do this really fast. I've unfriended 50 people in less than 10 minutes because I had no relationship and no business still being connected with them. That's the first method. The second method here is the Realtor Purge. What I want you to do is to be on a desktop or a laptop, not your smartphone. And I want you to go to the National Association of Realtors Facebook business page. Facebook business page. If you scroll down the left, you'll see here, it gives you the number of your friends who like this page. Mine says 1,503. If I click on the three dots above See All Friends, click there, it's going to pull up a list like this. What I want you to understand is Facebook organizes its lists, its algorithms, according to who you engage with most at the top. So at the top, I'm seeing all the people who I've talked to most recently at the top. And if I scroll down, I'm going to see people who I've never talked to at the bottom, perhaps. So I want you to scroll as far down as you can, scroll all the way down that list. And when you see somebody you don't know, no connection, no relationship, just happen to be in real estate, I want you to hover over their name here, hover over the friends button, and then go ahead and unfriend. Again, you can do 100 people in 20 minutes here pretty quickly. Easy to make space. The last way of doing this is called Old Life Relics. Again, on a desktop. What I want you to do is go to All Friends, click on More here. See, it's going to pull up different ways to segment your friends. Again, if you've just gone to the professional profile, you'll have to take that off to do this, and then go to Hometown. When you go to Hometown, it's going to list all your friends who live in your hometown. And you can go ahead and you can unfriend them there. Does that make sense? Now, if you've lived a busy life and you've moved around lots of places, and perhaps you were 10 years in one place and you're no longer there, and you want to find all your friends in that area, all your Facebook contacts, and make some space because you've moved coast or whatever, you can change your hometown as a little hack, and it will populate that new place, and you'll see all your friends that live in that place. I hope that helps. That's the third method. Our goal is for you to grow your sphere of influence. Part of growth is saying no to some people and saying yes to others. You got to say no to some contacts and be really honest. They're most likely not going to generate business for you now. You're most likely not going to reach out and talk to them anymore because you're building for the present and you're building for the future. And you can easily let relationships go. If they want to come back, they will. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Let's make some room. Let's get 100 new places in your Facebook sphere. And let's do this thing. If you've not registered for the summit, please register. If you've registered, please check your spam and junk email for the registration details. I can't wait. So excited. We're going to absolutely rock this thing. Talk to you soon.